Here's the section of land we're choosing as our victim today. It's not very big, but it should be more than enough for 1/10 scale rally stage. But it should be a great spot, and most importantly, it is really quick and simple because as you can see, the grass below me is pretty much all dead already over here. It's almost completely all dirt, so it should give a simple rake. Maybe trim down a couple sections of grass here and here just to, you know, keep it low. But other than that, that's about it. We'll mark the lanes out, put some jumps up, and then we'll get to running this thing. Okay guys, and here's a cleared off little view for y'all. Now that all the leaves are raked up, you see it goes down there by the swing sets, back up and around, swings out this way, and then the start and finish will be over here somewhere. We'll just come around this little section. Took about 10 minutes of raking, 5 minutes with the weed whacker. All the leaves helped compost a little bit of grass that was here and took it pretty much down to dirt right away. So it's awesome, it's quick. This is going to do exactly what we need it to do, and the whole point of this was to have something super quick, super simple, that's going to produce a lot of fun before the snow starts flying in like 4 to 6 weeks. And before you all hate on the fit, just know it's too warm for pants and too cold to not have a sweatshirt, so we had to meet in the middle somewhere. Okay, and we got our Louise LRX out here for a little bit of a size comparison, and the beautiful part about rally cars, it's supposed to be challenging. You can build a really small, tight course, and we're gonna go with about 2-foot lanes. Making pretty good progress, but still got a ways to go down there. This side, looking pretty good. Boom, there you guys go. Finished rally course all stenciled out. Let's have a track walk, shall we? All right, so here is the start finish line. You're gonna come down this way, around this corner right here, and you're gonna go back up towards the start finish line to a right hand turn. Of course, you gotta say hi, Mom. Come down this way, tight little like zigzag corner, and down to here. There's something missing. Perfect, that's a lot better. Okay, so you're gonna come off the crooked tabletop down here into like a little left hand kind of 360, 90 degree, whatever you want to call it, 180. Another one right there, that one's to the right. You're gonna come down here and then it widens out. When that's pushed back, you're gonna be able to power right through here, get a nice long drift around the corner all the way to where you almost hit the rocks. Come back up this way, right-hander, left-hander, nice and wide right here, also hugely wide right here, and it's also uphill at an angle. That's why the jump's up there and not down here. This is going to be cool enough. Come up here into another left hand, right hand, left hand under the tripod, right hand, left hand, and right hand into the long straight and back over to the finish line. Okay, so it's actually a couple days later. Ended up getting pretty sick and had to call it quits. So now we're back out here, got everything hooked up, and we are ready to rep. And as you can tell, the track actually fared pretty well. Had to repaint a couple lines to just give it a quick rake off, but overall looks pretty good. And that second raking even took some more grass away. So let's get to going here. Ah! All right, not off to that great of a start, but we'll get the hang of it here. Maybe made a... Oh no, now we're already stuck in the leaves. See, that's the challenging part about the rally courses. They're so dang narrow. You really got to have a lot of steering in your car, which we currently do not have a ton. I mean, look at that. I can't even do that section. Okay guys, I don't know if you can hear me on the GoPro mic, but we did end up turning our expo up to 100. So we got a A lot more nimble steering in the car. Still, these lanes are pretty tight, so we're just gonna try to see if we can lay some laps down and get this course under ourselves. I think maybe about a foot wider in the lanes would have been perfect for a noob like myself, but overall, not too terrible. You just got to give it some gas and try to drift around the corner a little bit. There we go. New plan of attack coming down to this corner. Narrowed it up, pushed that back, so hopefully I'll be able to give it some gas and actually drift it. And then we get over to this part of the track. Instead of trying to go around all these corners, which seems to be a little too difficult, have the lanes too narrow and then too tight of turns, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up this straight and I'm just going to tag the circle, tag the circle, tag the circle, tag the circle, tag, and go out. Now, a little bit better right there on that corner. Wasn't expecting nothing crazy, but it's a little bit better here. Up and over the table. Oh, geez. This track honestly would be perfect size for minis. 10 scale is just a little too narrow. I think the new game plan is we're just gonna run up here like an oval, go around that slab, come down here, try to do a 360, go over the ramp this way, take a left, go back that way, and then basically do like a big old drift and then back up this way or something like that. Basically get rid of the lanes, make them a little wider, see where the car wants to go, and then when we come back out here and repaint the track, we can repaint it to this car's specific needs, and we'll have a little bit more of an actual track going. Now, the course we just had before this was tight, but definitely possible. A gearing change would have probably solved most of our problems. We have a ton of steering in the car now, and basically a gearing change would just let the rear end spin over a little bit faster and get around those tight turns. But I figured we need to get some actual action going in here, some high-speed shots, because Rally is all about speed and just going crazy fast. So let's try to do that. Oh, almost took out the tripod right there. Almost need to take some steering out now. cutting it too tight now. Jeez, we're way too wide. Now all of a sudden we get this big wide track and we're cutting it too narrow. Sounds about right though. Missed the jump. And this is why we play with toy cars and don't race professionally, boys. We moved the tripod out of the way, and then now we got the endpoint set to 50%, so car's a lot easier to handle now. We're gonna lose a little bit of our rotation, but that's okay. It is not nearly as much as a handful as it was at 100% endpoint. Nice.
Nice.
Whoa. Got some donut action. Nice. Oh no, I think our battery's dead. That might be all we get to do right now. Yep, she gone. But I hope this goes to show you don't need a ton of space to have a lot of fun for 10th scale and smaller vehicles. This layout was really small and it was challenging with a 10th scale rally. We had to change the layout multiple times to get it right. And that last time with a gearing change, you could have had a really tight technical course, and working those tight lines builds your skill as a driver. And if you get into 10th scale or 8th scale racing, practicing with something like a rally car on these tight lines will definitely transition over to once you get on the track and help you hold your line. Also keep in mind, this whole thing took like maybe 20 minutes to throw together, and the whole lane changes took maybe 10 minutes a piece, if that. And with something like these cones and plastic jumps, you can even bring this stuff to the park to set it up. Get out there, enjoy the hobby, have fun with RC, whether it's a rally car, off-road car, on-road car, crawler, drifter, boat, plane, helicopter. It don't matter. Just get out there, have fun. As always, if you're interested in the car or electronics, we'll have links down below to everything on our website. Or you can always head directly over to our website at www.naughtyboyrc.com. And remember, keep it naughty.